Good Monday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather here on July the 14th, 2025. Taking a look at your evening weather blog first, starting out with what we currently have ongoing across the area. As of 7:45 p.m., you can see temperatures range from the upper 70s at 78 degrees in Mena, mid 80s to upper 80s elsewhere, and still in the 90s down in Texarkana and the Camden areas. We are watching a few thunderstorms ongoing over here near the DeQueen, Hatfield, Cove, Wicks, Mena area. These are continuing to move to the northeast, and more rain will continue to be likely overnight in those areas. As you can see, we have a flood watch in place for Polk, Montgomery, Garland counties. That is Mount Ida, Hot Springs, Mena, Wicks. A potential for flash flooding could be a possibility as we go over into the overnight time frame, or really just excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, and streams in other areas. Several rounds of heavy rain are expected across the area as an upper level disturbance moves out of northern Texas and into western portions of Arkansas. Totals over this period may range from 2 to 4 inches. That'll be common with a few locations potentially reaching the 5-inch mark as we go forward into that time frame. So real quickly, let's talk about what's in store for the rest of the 6-day forecast here real quickly. As you can see, just our usual summer-like pattern really as we go forward into the next couple of days here. And the heat does make its way back into the forecast really as we go into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I do think by Saturday we reach 100 degrees in a few areas for forecasted highs. Heat index values throughout this upcoming time frame, they're going to range from 105 to potentially 110 to end the week. Just really, tomorrow is going to be our only bigger rain chance day until this upcoming weekend. We'll talk more about that here in just a moment. But starting off, temperature is going to start off tomorrow in the upper 80s and lower 90s across the area, even into the mid 90s with a 30% chance of an isolated thunderstorm or shower or two. Overnight low is going to be in the 70s and upper 60s, and pretty much Wednesday through Thursday, highs in the lower 90s into the mid to upper 90s on Thursday. Mostly sunny skies with an isolated thunderstorm or two possible. Only a 10% chance, just a very small chance there of some afternoon thunderstorm or shower or two. Those chances of rain increase some Friday and Saturday due to there's potential for a tropical system to form along the Gulf Coast. Either way, that's going to build up. That's going to lead to a buildup of just precipitable water or moisture values, and that's going to push north into the coverage area over the weekend, and that could lead to some higher or better rain chances as we go into that Friday, Saturday time frame. But as you can see, hot, humid conditions is the big name of what's ongoing here. And even as we go forward into the future, look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook or probability outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, or Climate Prediction Center, I should say. And you can see that is pointing at the potential for above average temperatures for this time of year for the next 6 to 10 day period. That's, your July 20th through July 24th. And if we look at the 8 to 14 day time frame, looks like we get back to our regular scheduled summer type weather. We kind of tossed around the idea that, hey, as the way July's been, maybe we avoid that hot summer like we usually get. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case. The end of July, beginning of August looks to be on the hotter side of things. Now, could things change, or could this change? It very well can. We're just going to keep a close eye on it and continue to monitor that closely. Then taking a look at the 6 to 10 day precipitation, around normal for this time of year. Just continuing to be around normal there throughout that same time frame there as well. So real quickly, let's take a look at the data behind what we could see this evening with those rain chances. Remember, data is not perfect. It's general. It helps us give a general idea on what could occur, not exactly what will occur. It's one of the many tools we use to build a forecast. Taking a look at this, you can already see as of 7 p.m. it kind of shows more widespread coverage, and that's not there quite yet. But some more storms may be possible as we go into the overnight time frame. You can see about that 1 a.m. time frame and even into the early morning hours tomorrow morning. Maybe a storm or two tomorrow afternoon there as we go forward into that time frame. Taking a look at the North American model, going a little further out, you can see tomorrow maybe a shower or two being possible. And then that just continues to be the case, really staying on the drier side, really, as we go forward throughout this upcoming time frame, and really as we just continue to show over the next little bit here, you can see just those off and on rain chances as we move forward. Those afternoon hit or miss showers, you may see one, you may not, but really nothing major in terms of rainfall until potentially this weekend. And you can see that there as we go into this weekend, maybe an increase in those rain chances there as well. And let's see here. I'm trying to see if we can pull up. Yeah, we'll take a look at what those temperature values by this weekend, expecting those hot, humid conditions. And that continues to look like that'll be the case as we go into this upcoming weekend. Real quickly here, that's pretty much all we have left, or really have in the forecast for the upcoming time frame. Just your hot, humid conditions, summer-like conditions this week. Some off and on rain chances overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. Your usual afternoon hit or miss thunderstorms as we go throughout the second half, or really throughout the rest of this upcoming week. Maybe some higher rain chances this weekend, but as you've seen, summer's going to continue to be here, and hotter temperatures potentially near 100 or around 100 degrees looks likely by the end of the month of July, and then as we go into the beginning of August. But we'll keep you updated on all that. As always, we do want to say a big thanks to all of our, give me one moment here, to all of our sponsors. And let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, there we go. Big thanks to all of our sponsors: Palmer's Roofing and Southern Dumpster Rental, Janus Auto Supply Bumper to Bumper, Landmark Insurance Agency, Patterson's Credit Union, and Tan Energy and Nutrition for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. Make sure to check them all out over on Facebook, and have a great rest of your Monday. See you back here tomorrow evening for another look at what's in store for your 6-day forecast.